there is, of course, a positive element in this theology, in the sense that John Paul II wanted to transmit to our time that we have to have that the body, the human body, is not simply a body like an animal, but it is, the body has a spiritual aim. So we are created, even with our body, for God. And this, I think, is one of the elements of the theology of the body of John Paul II, and also that our body has a characteristic as of spouse. So we are, even when people are living in virginity, in celibacy, their body has a meaning to be a spouse. It is meant to be given to God for His glory. And in the marriage, also the bodies of the spouses are with this intention to be given only for one another, but in Christ, because it is a sacrament of marriage. And so the relationships in the marriage are gaining a higher meaning, more spiritual, not only a simple carnal meaning, but as higher spiritual meaning in the relationships, in the marriage, for example. And of course, the not married people, and this is the one aspect of the theology of the body of John Paul II, have to live in continence, in purity, because their body has a meaning of spouse. Since they are not married, they have to keep their body for God or for the future spouse, and not for others. And then I think that this aspect is also important in our time, where the body of human beings is so degradation through pornography, for example. This is our great vice of our time, the pornography. Even, unfortunately, the pornography, this vice is also present in the Catholic man and young man, even who are trying to be Catholics, unfortunately, are addicted, some even to pornography, and even some seminarians and priests. This, we have to help them, to overcome them. This is contrary to the dignity of our body, which God created. And in this sense, I think what John Paul II gave in this is a good element. Maybe some details in his theology of body, of the very detailed and intimate aspects of the spousal relationship could be not so apt for the West public, but more maybe for the spouses, to teach them, and so not to go to another extreme, to make, let us say, to carnal also. So. But in general, I think in general, there are good aspects of the theology of body of John Paul II, in the sense, as I repeat, to show that we are created for greater than only for the flesh, or for this earthly life.